there's a lot of reasons why people don't get as many listings as they want in a real estate sales. Then they want to work with buyers. Oh, I love buyers. Well, a lot of times it's because they're having trouble getting the listings, right? So I talked to a lot of people over the past week, and I had the same question. It was really weird this week, probably because everybody's going for listings now because they think they're going to be easy to sell. But there are three things. Oh, by the way, I'm Dave Finale. If you're interested in my stuff, davefinale.com, and check that out because it's going to have some more answers for you for what I'm about to ask you. So there are three things I believe that real estate agents may be doing wrong on a listing appointment. So let's go through them real quick. And at the end, I want you to type in agree or disagree to let me know what you think, all right? Or give me your thoughts. So number one is they don't know who you are. Right? So you've talked to them on the phone. Maybe it's for sale by order, maybe it's expired or whatever. You talk to them on the phone, they don't know who you are, right? So there's a lot of different ways to get them to know who you are. Do you ever go, just think about this. Just think about your door knocking. And you go to the door and people open the door and say, what the hell do you want? Or what are you selling? Or what are you bothering me for? They don't know who you are. They never saw your face. Think about that one. Good morning, Gary. Hey, man, how are you? Hey, Mark, the man Mark from Florida. So that's one of the things. They don't know who you are. Number two is that you, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Number two, they're not ready, willing, and able. Or they're not ready, willing, and able for you. There's another word for this, but if you get what I mean, is they first of all, they don't know who you are. And second of all, they're not ready, willing, and able. They're not adjusted to you and what you're going to say and how you're going to say it, because they're not set. They're not ready for you to come, right? And number three is you lack the confidence, right? And how do you get the confidence? Well, it's actually one of the pieces of one of the programs I got. It's called Being Prepared. You lack the confidence. You're not sure what to say, and they can throw you off. And I'm not talking about handling objections. I'm talking about knowing what the objections are before you even go, right? You know what they're going to be, or if they're ready, willing, and able, you know what they're going to be. So those are three things that you should be doing. Here's the good news. The good news is that these are three easy things to handle, and so what you've got to do is you've got to remember the three most important things. They need to know who you are. They need to be ready, willing, and able for you. Just like a buyer needs to be ready, willing, and able to buy a house, like you make sure that they got the money or they got the job that they say they have. And last but not least, you got to have the confidence. That's called being prepared. My buddy Greg Harrelson down at the Century 21, the Harrelson Group down in Myrtle Beach, tells me that the number one reason agents fail is they're not prepared. They're not practicing. They don't know what they're saying. They're not doing a lot of people say scripts. I call them basically dialogues. You got to practice what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. And the confidence that you have that I talked about earlier, that's called talking to Uncle Joe, right? That's the way I look at it. Talking like to your friend, like your cousin or your Uncle Joe, your Aunt Sadie, or whoever they are, right? This is all common sense stuff. My name's Dave Finale. Check out davefinale.com, or actually even better, realestateskillbuilder.com. It's got all this stuff, more stuff that I'm talking about right here. But really write down if you agree or disagree with me and what you think your problem is in getting listings. Take care.